A genius scientist injects Cobra DNA into his assistant's body, and soon the assistant's limbs begin to grow snake scales, and his entire body quickly undergoes a mutation. However, just as he is about to turn into a cobra, the assistant unexpectedly cannot hold back a fart, and the effect of the medicine evaporates along with it. The failure of the experiment turns the assistant into a half-human, half-snake monster, but this is not the result the professor wants. So, in a fit of rage, he sells the monster cheaply to the local circus. Since then, the half-human, half-snake assistant has become the most popular presence in the circus. On the other side, because the previous assistant has already mutated, the professor hires another college student for an internship. Looking at the various strange creatures in the laboratory, Chongo instantly feels a tingling sensation on his scalp. If it weren't for the professor's beautiful daughter, he would probably pack up and leave within 2 seconds. The professor then gives a brief introduction of himself. He is keen on all kinds of abnormal research and wants to try transplanting snake DNA into different organisms to observe the changes. Since there are many poisonous snakes in the laboratory, the professor injects Chongo with snake anti-venom serum for safety reasons. However, what Chongo doesn't know is that the professor actually injected King Cobra DNA. Simple-minded Chongo thus becomes someone else's experimental subject. Within a few minutes, he feels dizzy, but the professor says this is a normal reaction. After returning home, Chongo begins to have other reactions, unaware that the snake DNA is transforming his body. When he wakes up again, he finds that he has slept for 2 days and nights, and skin peeling has begun to appear on his face. He quickly goes to the professor. To avoid raising the student's suspicion, the professor tells him that this is a normal reaction to the serum, and that the new skin can resist the erosion of poisonous snakes. Chongo believes it and notices nothing unusual. Instead, he feels the professor takes good care of him. Just then, the police suddenly come to the door to investigate the disappearance of the former assistant. They find nothing unusual after searching the entire laboratory. After the police leave without results, the professor gives Chongo another injection, but he doesn't notice a natural enemy of snakes roaring frantically at him. After this, Chongo often stares at snakes blankly, feeling as if he is seeing his own relatives. To ensure the experiment proceeds smoothly, the professor asks his daughter to treat Chongo well, so the relationship between the two becomes closer. One day, they sneak out for a date. Hearing that the town circus is extremely popular, the two agree to come here. Suddenly, Chongo sees a snake man performance in the circus and is eager to go in and watch. However, his girlfriend is not interested in snakes. Helpless, Chongo has to go in by himself. It must be said that there are many types there, but it is obvious at a glance that they are humans pretending. It isn't until Chongo sees the real snake man that he realizes the seriousness of the problem.